How's it going, everybody? I had no plans to go here. The last time I fished this lake was absolutely shitty. I caught like two little green studfish. I'm like, I'm not even gonna like post a video for this. Like, it just sucked. Going after like smallmouth and shit. So I absolutely had like no intention of fishing this lake at all, and the next lake I'm going to. But I had to run into town here real quick. Oh shit. Oh. I had to run into town here real quick. And I was like, alright, I'm gonna just fish here real quick. So maybe we could hook into like a big trout or a swally. Swally would be sick. Swally's what I'm hoping for. But I only brought one lure and I only brought one rod. And the lure that we are rocking with today is the Gracely Baits Finesse Commode in this, I don't know if this was like Realist Imaging that did this, but it's this brook trout pattern. And this thing's, Kyle says this thing's just loud. Kyle Gracely, the Gracely Baits, he's like, it's just a loud bait, and I think this is the time of year he really recommends like throwing it. So we'll try for a bit here. Oh, there's grass right there. So we'll throw this around. I think I got grass on it. We'll throw this around. This swims real good. Holy smokes, that looks so good in the water. Oh, not in the reeds. Jesus Christ. Oh no. Oh no. Ah. Holy smokes. I'm gonna have to go freaking swimming for my bait. Let go of it, you bastard. Come on. It's gonna come rocketing at me. I'm gonna get a fucking hook in the face. That's not the move. It's literally, oh, there, it fell a little. It fell a little. Is that what I wanted? I don't think so. Oh my God, am I gonna have to risk this cold ass water to get my bait back? God, that was just right, perfect, just right in the cattails. All right, well here, I wanna just try to just pull it, break the cattail. Hopefully it doesn't break my line. Feels like it's giving. It's also my drag though. That is a strong ass cattail. Holy smokes. I've again. There we go. Holy smokes. Is that gonna call for a retie? Nah, we're gonna send it. I don't know if he's doing any more commode drops this year, so. The last one was super sick. Rainbow and bass, super sick. Shit, that thing looks just so good. You know who just made a 3-piece swimmer that looks so good? And I'm so sad I didn't get on that drop. It's Hallelujah Lures. He did like his 8-inch Cali Girl in a 3-piece swimmer. Holy smokes, that was sick. This is super sick. Oh. But y'all, guess who I had on the podcast today? I had Kyle, Throwback Baits. And I was starstruck. I was like, hey, Daddy Kyle. Oh God, that was disgusting. It's like, hey, Daddy Kyle, you're my favorite bait maker. Just starstruck. I was like, you know, Kyle's like not one of the OGs, but Kyle's just a fucking real one though. So I was pretty excited that he agreed to come onto the podcast. And yeah, well, zero sugar monster. How much caffeine is this? I think it has to be just a diabolical amount. Oh, it's only 150 milligrams per can. I thought it was gonna be diabolical. Those like those freaking Black Rifle like coffees that come in the can. The little ones are like 150. The big cans are like 350. Oh God. Oh. That is a sensual ass bait. This is the first time I fished this bait. I was real excited that I was able to get this. Brand new bait. Brand new in the package. Ain't nobody has thrown this bait. So here on the water review, we are doing the Gracely Baits Finesse Commode. This is in a brook trout pattern. Throwing this on a medium rod, 12-pound test, lobbing it out there. So this bait has a pretty nice like sink rate. It's not super fast, it's not super slow. I feel like it's right where I would want it to be. And Kyle, the Gracely Baits, Kyle Gracely, he is saying that this is a loud bait. Like you watch the underwater footage and listen, and you can tell in the water, like those joints just hit each other right, and it's just loud. It's a 3-piece swimmer, has a nice serpentine swim to it, I guess. I don't know if it's the best word. I don't know. Has a nice swim to it. I'm a little elevated here, so it might be hard to like burn it. I'll let it sink a little bit. So yeah, this thing will it does some cool stuff too, like some nice erratic stuff on start stops. But I've just been reeling it in at a pretty decent clip here. So I feel like this is a bait you would want to fish a little faster. Just have some commotion. Oh, grass. Yep. It just looks good in the water. Like this thing's freaking sick. So I just lost one over here. Missed a bite. I'm sure it was just a little pisser pike, but I would take it at this point. Damn, that sucked. But it's cool. We got a couple bites on this bait. Alright, let's talk about this bait. So, we went out and we fished this bait at these lakes that I don't like. We fished this bait for about 4 hours. And I'm sorry, there's like construction going on next door or something. So if you hear it's them guys over there. But anyway, so I fished this bait for 4 hours. And mega trout follows, which was really cool. Like 18 to 20 inch trout, just like really coming in hot. And when they'd get to the bank, they'd just veer off. But that was really cool. We got 3 solid bites on it. And I just couldn't capitalize on those bites, which really sucked. So, my impressions of this bait after fishing it for 4 hours, I really like it. I like it a lot. It's a very durable bait. It's very stable through the water. It fishes really nice. It casts really nice. You can potentially skip this bait. Just skip it a lot better than what I can. Because ended up with a little tiniest of chips out of the corner. It's more surface than anything. It's like it just took pretty much kind of the paint and a little bit of resin with it. But after fishing this bait for 4 hours and hitting it into rocks and docks, it is still like in great shape. There's like some scuffs like up on the top here. Oh, there's like a few little dents. You can kind of see a little dent right there. There's a little dent up by kind of the lobes or whatever, and around the gill plating here. And then, for the most part, like that one chip right there, you see that the white on the belly there, and then there's like a few scratches on the other side. A couple little teeth marks on it from me not being able to capitalize on hooking into fish. But one thing, like after I fished it for 4 hours, so initially, like what I said, like the joints were binding up, you're not going to have that issue anymore. And I think the biggest part of that was, since this is like a wrap or something. But what's really cool is like the paint job that they did on the top, because they did this wrap and then there's like paint on the top. Oh, one thing that I did notice initially right here is I'm holding this straight up and down. I don't know if you can really tell, but that third piece is like just a little cockeyed. But you can probably just adjust that with my fingers here. That screw eye, yeah. Yeah. Oh. So it's a little tiny bit off, but you can literally move that piece around like that screw eye. And it's really not a big deal. Oh, there's a little scuff right there you can see. But when this is like nothing on the bait, I think this is what is kind of funny. Because I just got to take some glue and glue the top end. The bottom part here was like glued in super good. But I noticed like towards the end of my 4 hours there, it's like, oh, I was like, that glue's not holding up at the top there. There's a little dot up there, so I'll put a little dot of glue in, get it all glued back up in. But yeah, after fishing this bait for, oh hey, there you can see it. Joint's just a little cockeyed, but it didn't affect the swim at all. It didn't seem like, but yeah, I fished with this thing for 4 hours, and the paint, the paint or the wrap or whatever, like held up super good. And this was a great bait. I just was not able to like capitalize on any of the bites that I got. It was terrible. But or a dent on the side too. I really abused this bait. I skipped it right into the docks a couple of times. I cast it into docks. I cast it into a bunch of reeds and pulling it out and freaking casted it right into some rocks. And this thing has held up very, very good. It's a stout bait. And really, no complaints about it. If I was to have a nitpicky thing, it's like the glue on the tail. Because, like, some people are pretty, like, get upset if they lose a tail. It's whatever. It's a soft plastic tail. Buy another one. Glue it in. Plus, I have extra shat tails, so they're probably, like, pretty similar to this. So I could just glue one in if I happen to lose it. But casting this thing around for hours and really lobbing it out there, pretty sweet bait. I would recommend you picking one up. I don't know what else to say about it besides I thought it'd be a pretty sweet bait, and Kyle definitely is like, this is a sweet bait, and it is. It's just a freaking good looking bait, regardless of what paint's on it. Like, it's a sweet bait. Definitely go check them out. And I thought for my second only on the water review and fishing lakes that I don't like, I thought it went pretty well, and I just grinded with this bait to figure it out. And I think there towards the end, I was letting it cast out, and I'd let it sink and sink and sink and sink, and then I'd crank it back in, and it's where I was starting to like get more follows and like more fish to commit to it. They're just a little deeper. Once it starts cooling off, I think we'll get some more shallow fish, especially the trout and whatnot. But hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm glad I changed my attitude around there in the second half, because I was maybe not the happiest camper in the first half. But we'll see you for the next one.